Hey guys, Eric here from Rotor Village, and today I'm just going to be going over the new Creamer 2 frame and just give an overview of the updates, some of the changes, and just the frame in general if you're not familiar with the V1. But yeah, this is the frame. Very similar to the Creamer original with a few exceptions. So the back of the frame has been slightly extended. The reason behind that is just to allow more comfortable room for the Vista along with the antenna pigtail to the SMA mount. It does fit in the V1, however it is extremely tight, so this one just allows a lot better breathing room for that. Other changes to the V2 is the top plate is slightly wider, and also the mounting pattern up front here is the same as the rest of the RVS line, like the Yeet Mule, the Big Yeet, and the Small Yeet frames. So that basically means you can take the exact same GoPro mount and swap it from one frame to the next. So yeah, they all use this 3-hole pattern. So yeah, you can take that anywhere from the 3-inch all the way up to the 8-inch if you want, and yeah, it's compatible throughout all of them. TPU mounts are slightly different as well. Not a huge deal there. This does fit the DJI cam, as well as the Nebula, or if you want to run analog, that obviously will all fit as well. And on the underside you have Immortal T mounts. Again, not required. If you're not running Crossfire, you can just take those or not apply them to the frame. Another change with the 2, which might be hard to see, is it now allows all-in-one mounting. So the original had 20x20 and 30x30 as the main here, and it had 20x20 in the back, which that still all exists. However, these holes right here allow for an all-in-one board. So lately we've had some higher spec all-in-one boards come out, specifically like the Beast H7, something like that, is capable of flying a 5-inch. So hopefully we get some more all-in-ones coming out like that in the near future. So if you want a really light setup, you know, you can go that route for sure. Yeah, and that's the underside mounting, so you would have the M2 there and another M2 right there. So yeah, a ton of mounting options for your stack. So you can go anywhere from a 30x30 or 20x20, all in one. Take your pick. That all works. Other benefits of the frame, it is a low stack height. So these are 20mm standoffs, which is lower than what you'll often see out there. And then up front, it's actually 15mm standoffs because we have this 5mm skirt up front. And the whole idea behind that is basically add rigidity, and if you're taking a hard hit up front, often, you know, like these will want to like twist a little bit and you could get some breakage, you know, in here, and this will transfer all of that load past the cutouts for the arms up into the body of the frame. So good luck breaking that. It's incredibly durable. Really doesn't add any weight to the frame. There is this cutout here for your camera to be able to fit into the frame, seeing as 20mm is it works for some cameras, but it is a little bit marginal. So here you can have it sitting through, and it barely sits through, like maybe 2mm, like not even underneath the carbon. If you're running the Immortal T bumpers there, like your camera will be fully protected, and even if you're not, it should be out of the way. Zip tie points in the frame for capacitors or wires, buzzers, you name it, however you want to build it. There's the cavity in the middle, so you can actually recess your buzzer into your frame here and have it under, like between your plates there. that fits a standard size buzzer in that hole. And you can also pop an RX underneath here if you want as well, or just use it for a wire pass through. Top plate has a wire pass through as well if you want to be running like your XT60 lead through there. Nicely tucked behind the GoPro. Or you can run it off the side of the frame, which is standard as well. Chamfered edges on literally everything on this frame. So the battery strap, that's all chamfered. The edges, any outside edge on all the carbon pieces, top to bottom, is all chamfered. So really nice and smooth. The arm ends, that has been standardized to be the same as the Yeet Mule as well. So you can swap out arm ends there easily enough. And yeah, let's throw this thing on the scale real quick. Let's see if I can get that in shot. So with all the TPU and all metal hardware, it's coming in at 114.5 grams. So it's not an ultralight frame by any means, but so yeah, the frame is balanced fairly well in the sense of weight to durability, and also balance in terms of, you know, your battery height is going to be lower because of the slightly lower top plate, which just has that better CG and that really good handling. And it is a True X, so handling is second to none in the air. It's a nice rigid frame too, like it's not going anywhere. Really strong. 5mm arms. Yeah, so that is basically a rundown of the Creamer. The kit includes the Kevlar straps, so really strong straps. Haven't broken any of these yet. You'll get 2 of them, dual mounting on the frame, so you don't even need a battery pad as long as you're running the straps properly, and that'll keep your battery tucked in there even in really hard crashes. And then also motor screws. You can thank Bardwell for this. So yeah, motor screws for everything that are the right length. And then also there's these longer screws. So if you do end up using 30x30, instead of having the shorter screws in here, you would have these longer screws in there, and you can fit your whole stack to that. So yeah, that is the Creamer 2 from Rotor Village. Hope you like it, guys.